Hello everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Today is another exciting day. I'm comparing this KEF LS50 Meta and Quad S2 Bookshare speakers. This one is retail for $1,200 versus $1,500. They're both very good speakers and very good sounding Bookshare speakers that you can have in the market right now. So I'm not going to get into all the build quality and all that because LS50 and this Quad S2 have a different design. This one uses true ribbon tweeter, this one uses coaxial driver. So an aluminum dome tweeter with the waveguide. So this one doesn't have any waveguide other than ribbon tweeter and little 5¼ bass driver. Overall frequency response and everything, they are very good, very much comparable. High frequencies, Quad S2 have a area, a little bit more smoother sound quality, and also have a very wide sound stage regardless of a ribbon. Don't count down on ribbon. It does have a very good horizontal dispersion. Vertical dispersion is pretty good as well. I can stand up, no problem. I can stay here. They're really good stereo image. KEF LS50 Meta does have a very good sound stage, a little bit more easier in the room placement compared to ribbon, but it's not really big deal. If you place them right, you can get really good sound quality in your seating position. Dispersion thing is, I don't think is a really big deal nowadays to discuss because they both produce very big wide sound stage with a really good stereo image. LS50 Meta have a vivid and dynamic attack with good wide soundstage and good frequency extension with a little bit brighter upper mid-range to high frequency region. Quad S2 have very spacious, airy, smooth, totally different kind of sounding speakers. So you just need to choose based on your taste. Upper bass region seems to be a little bit more pronounced on LS50 Meta. Quad S2 have a little bit more balanced sound, upper bass to upper mid-range and mid-range area, not as forward as LS50 Meta. This one is very well balanced. This one is the middle frequency a little bit forward than this Quad S2. If you listen to them back to back, you will notice that right away. LS50 Meta, I will definitely pair them with warm sounding components. It will really give them a good benefit. Quad S2 doesn't necessarily have to pair with warmer sounding front end, warmer sounding components. This one is pretty neutral to itself. It will totally show you your component's sound signature with its the way that this one reproduces sound. So this one have a really good smooth and lush and like airy sound that doesn't get tired. That's a really big advantage of having this kind of ribbon tweeter. This Meta dome tweeters, if you tune it right, if you pair them right, they can be really, really great sounding. No matter which one you choose, you have to choose based on your taste because this one is vivid, dynamics, and really good big sound stage. This one is I wouldn't call it relaxing. This one is pleasing, musical, and more airy highs that this one can produce. So I went through a lot of different music with these two speakers, back and forth, and I found it to be enjoying both speakers. But after hour or so, I kind of prefer Quad S2 sound that, I can listen longer than the LS50 Meta because this one is, of course, does have a little bit slight brightness in upper frequency range, which is not bad like some other speakers that we had experienced, but it stayed there. But if you listen to long enough, it can give you a little bit tiring. So that's a really downside, a little bit of disappointment for me because I was hoping to keep this LS50 Meta because this orange copper driver, and look at this, my Denon M, this halo ring, the orange halo ring. So it's a really nice match. Both very good speakers. If you are very sensitive to Meta dome treater, this may not work for you. If you really want very dynamic attack, this may not work for you. For me, it's always tough choice because I have a lot of different kind of music, and then some music LS50 sound really great, and some music is not, and this one not as bad as a LS50. Sometimes I want a little bit more like upper bass attack, so that kind of stuff, the little stuff that comes into play. So I really wish that if there are things like a perfect speakers. I went through a lot of different music, and I'm only gonna discuss sound demo that you're gonna hear. So that is a Grace Maya Kiss of Life. In that track, LS50 sounded really nice. All the details are very nicely reproduced, and everything is really nicely, vividly, spaciously, and very big and wide sound stage, and really good frequency response other than lowest of notes. And Quad S2 produced same track. I did back to back, and it produced very spaciously wide and musical soundscape and really good stereo image. Oh, by the way, they both have a really good stereo image. So back to Quad S2, that soundscape and scale that this Quad S2 can reproduce is surprisingly big for this kind of ribbon tweeter with this kind of small speakers. So that particular track on Quad S2 have very wide and spacious and very good musical soundscape with really good stereo image. Every notes are effortlessly reproduced with very musical tones to it, without any harshness or unwanted brightness on overall frequency range. And then also it can reproduce the human voices like no other. I mean, when it's come to human voices, some prefer this LS50 or LS50 Meta, but personally I really prefer a ribbon tweeter on human voices no matter what, because the way that it can reproduce a human voices unlike any other. But if you're really into like really vivid and nice attack and really engaging sound signature, if you don't mind a little bit of brightness, then LS50 Meta might be a good choice for you. If you really want relaxing and pleasing melody that surround you and give you real musical pleasure of enjoying your music, and really enjoyable scale and soundstage without overdoing anything, effortlessly, naturally, very cleanly and organically, this Quad S2 may be better choice for you. So please remember, it all depends on your taste and your preference with your pairing components in mind, because it does make big difference and it is very important when it comes to synergy, because LS50 is a little bit unforgiving when it comes to amplifiers. Quad S2, not as bad, but it will definitely shine if you feed them better signal, better amplification. So that is my really quick advice. So that is my quick review, and thank you for watching and happy listening.
When I lay eyes on you, give When I lay eyes on you, hey, little baby, you wrap me up in the color of love. You gave me the kiss of life, kiss of life.